Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and today I'm sharing my Target Dollar Spot decor haul with you guys. I also have some items from Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, the Thrift Store, and Michael's. So I've got about 20 items, and at the end of the video I'm going to share my cupboard behind me. I have it all decorated for Valentine's Day, and my last find is actually already in the cupboard. So let's start with all the Target items that I've picked up, probably less than what you guys would think. I definitely had to pick up the 2-tiered tray. If you've seen any of my home tours, you know I have a lot of black and wrought iron in my home, so this one will fit in perfectly for what I have in mind. It's a lot smaller in person than I think it shows up in pictures and stuff. If you guys want to, you can head over and find me on Instagram, where I have all of the pictures and the DPCI codes for you guys if you're on the hunt. So this is a little $5 2-tiered tray. I'm guessing to the very top it's probably close to 16 inches, so really petite. Now I'm gonna move it out of the way because I have some glass in front of me. And as you can imagine, I had to pick up the beautiful lanterns. I did find a second one in this version, which will be perfect for my mantle, where I decorate a lot for each season, and there's not a lot of vertical space there, so these are kind of on the shorter side, and I think they'll be perfect. So I'm guessing probably from the very bottom, maybe 10 inches, maybe. That's generous. And then they have a second version that I think is really cool. I only picked up one, partially because that's all they had, and partially because I'm thinking of storage with this one. I think this would be really pretty in a bathroom full of cotton balls. So I'm thinking storage for sure. And these are $5. Now, Valentine's Day is next sort of in my home decorating, and it always has been. You guys can go back and see a few Valentine's home tours if you want, but after that spring will be here. So I did really like the little green birdhouse. It's probably also to the very tippy top here, maybe 10 inches, and they have a different version of this one. It's white and it has a heart opening. I think it's a little bit shorter and probably more for Valentine's Day. So I want to use this one during spring. Space is limited here. I did get some of the little birds. So let me show you. They have them in, I think, 6 colors. So I did get it in the white and the green and the pink. So the white and the pink sort of face down, and then the green kind of is looking straight ahead. They have 2 others, and I think they're standing sort of taller, so they are kind of different stances, but these are just $1. So I got 3 of those. And now this is part of their spa wellness stuff that they're putting out. I think it screams Farmhouse, but they're putting it under the spa category. It's just a super cute little wire basket. I think this looks like a little shopping cart. I can see like a towel hanging out of it with some greenery or some fake lemons or something. Super duper cute for $3. They have a larger version for $5, but I'm thinking of using it in my cupboard behind me, and I wanted the smaller one for $3. Now, something I have already from years past, and I told myself if they ever bring them out again, I'm going to get one, is the heart runners from Bullseye's Playground. So I have the one from like 4 years ago, and it's kind of a creamy background with red hearts. These are only $3. I can only find one of these, but when I come across another one, I'll probably pick it up because I just love this for Valentine's Day. And I thought it was adorable for $3. Okay, I only have one more Valentine's item, and that's the end of Target. This is now Hobby Lobby. So I found this really cute little kissing booth sign, It was $7.99, and then I used my 40% off coupon, so it was not much at all. Let me give you guys an idea. It's probably about maybe 18 inches or so long, but as you can see, it would go perfectly behind me. And then something that I've been looking for a long time. I'm constantly updating our home. To me, decor, as long as you don't spend a lot on it, is a revolving door. So you find something that's very inexpensive, and then you can donate something or you can sell something, and that's just how I operate. And the kids' bathroom has been undergoing a bit of a transformation. There's an area where I needed a sign, but I didn't just want anything to just put up there. And I think I found what I really, really like for there. It's already been in place, so I had to take it down. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's not a large sign. The space is not very big. It actually has a shelf already on that wall from Hobby Lobby clearance last spring. And so I just think this is the perfect little saying for kids to wake up in their bathroom. And mind you, my kids are almost adults, but it's positive. It also goes with the colors I have in there. I have a lot of wood in my home. I have a lot of black. And so I just thought this was just right. Now, it was $15.99, and I picked it up at either 50 or 40% off. Now, it does have the hangers on both sides, and I didn't want to do that. I already had a nail in the wall from where I've had a wreath. So I just added some twine, and I actually really like the way it looks with a little bit of twine. So those are my Hobby Lobby finds. Now to put them down and not have them go crashing. Okay, there is actually a lampshade behind us. Imagine this beautiful lampshade. It was $9.99, and the reason that I went into Home Goods because we have one and it needed replaced. So I was lucky enough to find one. But while I was in Home Goods, I found this lantern. Now, I found this before I found these, but I like them for different reasons. First of all, I think this looks pretty pricey. It was $7.99. I couldn't figure out why, because there were some just like it next to it for like $12.99. And I asked one of their employees and she had no clue. She said, but buy it, and I did. So it does have one of the LED candles in it. So I can turn it on for you guys. So this is so my style, and I live in California where we're pretty fortunate to have spring, summer weather all year round. So I could put this on my front patio. I could put it inside. I'm not sure where I'm gonna use it, but the price was right and I really liked it. On to Michael's. I have one $3 purchase. When I go into stores, I love to look and I rarely walk out with anything. But I found this little house. Now I think this is regularly $9.99. It was part of their Christmas decor and I got it for $3. It does light up, has a little LED in there, and this is already in place in the kids' bathroom on a shelf right below that sign. All right, on to my thrifted items. I have 7 items from a local thrift store. The last one is in my cupboard behind me, so I'll go ahead and show you how I decorated that for Valentine's Day. Let's start out with, actually these are all my favorite. I really like everything I found, but these I think are an amazing find. So these are very heavy ceramic candle holders. They have that sort of worn plaster look to them. So these are actually from Cost Plus World Market, and I paid a whopping $3. They had 2 of them. So let me show you. This is the taller one, and here's the shorter one. This one was also $3. So you can't beat that. I think those will be beautiful any time of the year, really. Now, while I was standing in line ready to check out, my daughter loves thrifting and she likes to thrift a lot of her clothes, just kind of like her mama. So we were standing there and we had quite a bit to hold that we were purchasing, and I looked up and I saw this on a shelf and I sent her over. She's my assistant. And this was on a shelf for $5. Now, it's beautiful as is. I'm going to probably ditch, well, I know I'm going to ditch everything in here and just clean it up really good. You could spray paint it black or white or just kind of give it a little bit of color for spring. But how pretty would this be with like a nest in it or birds or Easter eggs? I just think it's so pretty. So it's also very heavy. That was $5. And then I found some great baskets. So I have a lot of this sort of basket in my bathroom and I need another one. So this was a great little find for just $1. So I'm gonna clean that up really good and put it in my bathroom. And then this, I couldn't find where it's from, but this reminds me of things that I have seen at Cost Plus. And it's just a very sort of rustic looking Easter style basket. It does have some moss around the edge. And you guys know I am a plant lover. So anything covered in moss is already perfect for me. And this basket, I am so happy with. I have a lot of surfaces to decorate that are not very deep, and we've already discussed the fact that I love black in my home. Look at this basket, and it's not very deep. So I paid $1 for each of these baskets, which I don't think you can pass up. I've never seen this style basket in this shape, and it's perfect. It's already on my shelf. So those are my thrifted finds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my cupboard all decorated for Valentine's Day. So this is how I've decorated my hutch so far for Valentine's Day. This is the only area that I've truly decorated so far. You guys will notice those little houses from Target Bullseye's Playground that I DIY'd into my own colors. I put a little chalkboard up from Target many moons ago. And then I moved my beaded garland over here. And back there in the corner is my last thrifted item. That is a little cookie jar, originally from Target, and I paid $4 for it. I've been decorating for Valentine's many years. So I've collected a few things, and actually all of these faux baked items were one of my first DIYs here on the channel. This little cake always drives my son nuts. And then I have a little love potion bottle along with the cupcakes I've made. I'll go ahead and link that video down below. It was one of my very first. So that is a look at how I've decorated so far in my hutch for Valentine's Day. I just add a little pop of the holiday over here, and it's nice because I get to keep out a lot of my red items from Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed my haul and seeing how I've decorated my hutch for Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon.